Hey guys, it's Mame and my trusty sidekick.
Oh, Vinny's here. Welcome into the Thursday Night Live show. Glad to see you today. Looking forward to spending some time with you and hanging out. Merry Christmas. It's almost here. There'll be no live show next Thursday night.
Or Tuesday.
We're taking the whole week off next week to spend with our family and to celebrate the birth of our Savior, Jesus Christ. So next week we out, okay? The retail store will be closed next week. The in-person retail store will be closed all week. Online will be rocking and rolling as usual. So feel free to place any order that you want to during the Christmas break. However, won't be nobody here to ship it till next Monday.
Shipping will be delayed over the holiday.
So shipping will be delayed during the week of Christmas, but we'll be right back at it next Monday to get stuff shipped out to you as quick as we can. The staff has worked incredibly hard this year, and they are taking some much deserved time off, and we appreciate you guys understanding that and being patient with us through this time. Now, if you are new here, we are Mame Made It. Everything you see used in the show tonight can be purchased in our online craft store at www.mamemadeit.com. All through the show tonight, our queen of the link, Tamitha, will be posting links to the products that are used. So if you see something you like, you can just click the link and boom, it'll take you right to the website and you can order it as you please. Now, we love when people subscribe to our channel. So if you haven't done so, please click that subscribe button and join this wonderful community that has a great time together multiple times a week and just a good fellowship, a great community. You'll want to be a part of it. One last thing, please give us a thumbs up. We call that Vinnying the video, and that goes a long way to encourage us and to let YouTube know that you love what we do. So if you get a chance, be sure to give us a thumbs up, and we will appreciate that very much. All right, Mame.
We both like Link Queen. Tamitha liked it too. The Link Queen.
The Link Queen, baby.
Welcome in, you guys. Couple things real quick. I want to remind you that you can still get your seat to our upcoming event. It is called Hip to Be Square, where I'm going to be bringing you 4 projects showing you how to use squares in unique and different ways. You'll love it. You will love it. I promise you will.
At some point in time tonight, we're going to give you the greatest news other than Jesus coming for you in the show.
I don't know.
Just a little tip. Hang in there.
I don't know the news.
Yeah, you do. The big news we got yesterday.
Oh, it's good news.
It's big news.
It's good news. I'm so excited. The other thing I wanted to say is, did you get your shirt? Can't get it in screen. Did you get your shirt? I hate to put myself full screen for y'all to see this, but it's so cute. Look at this shirt.
Friends, don't stop friends from buying paper.
I can't get it right
because made it.
There it is. How cute. We love this shirt. I love this shirt. So I got my shirt 2 days ago. I think I got it 2 days ago. I love it so much. Now I got to figure out how to get back to my right layout. There we go. And if you haven't picked up your shirt, Tamitha will put the link to that for you guys. This one says, "Friends don't stop friends from buying paper." I absolutely love this shirt. And this one that I got it in is the chocolate color. And I love it on the chocolate. But I got to see it on orange, red, another tan color, black, because that's what all the team wanted. And this is what they opened their shirts at the Christmas party. They got their Christmas shirt. So it was a lot of fun.
I just don't know if I can stand it much longer. You may have to hear about it quick.
It's fine. It's fine. They can wait.
Can I go? Can I tell?
No,
wait. I don't know if I can stand it.
Wait. Also, if you have shirt ideas, let us know. Kara is interested in what you have in mind for us to put together, and I'd love to hear what you have to say. I want a Poor Vinny shirt. I want a Poor Vinny shirt because I think that'd be a fun little topic to talk about. So I'm working on a Poor Vinny shirt, and I want you won't see it until spring, but if you remember, if you've been around long enough to know, we did a shirt one time for the staff that said it's art glitter glue season. It was really, really cute. And I think we'll bring that back when the season hits. So you can get that too. And
hey, babe. Melanie says she can't stay long.
And we want to know what you want on a shirt.
Melanie says
Go
she can't stay long. We're back. You know what that means? They canceled the construction at Jeff State. Craftropolis is back on, baby.
We don't have to move. We're good. All we have to do is verify our dates that got canceled because of the construction that is now not happening. And let me say this, because I want to make sure everybody knows, if you've been kind of watching it on our news, our local news, the construction that was happening was for needed classroom space. It was for a good thing. It just was sad for those of us who used that floor, and we really wanted to keep that floor. Well, our new mayor went to work, started meeting with people, finding out what all was happening. And between him, our Board of Education director, the president of Jeff State, between all of them working together, they absolutely worked it out where everything still happens. It just won't happen on that floor. So nothing is being taken away. We didn't have to lose anything. It just won't be happening there. So we're really excited about that. So we get to keep our conference center floor. If you don't know, our conference center was going to be shrunk down to originally, I think the first time they were looking at about 5,000 square feet from the original 13,000 square feet. Then they were going to give us 10,000 square feet. And then they decided, you know what? We can make this happen, and we're going to leave the conference for you. So we're excited. That means Craftropolis keeps rocking right along. Actually, when I spoke to my mayor, I said, Mayor, I said, if this doesn't happen, like if we get to keep the floor, is it business as usual? And he's like, as far as I know, it's business as usual. So we're real happy about that. So we're grateful to everybody who worked hard. We had some people in our town who really became champions for us on this and really made it happen. And I think we're all going to see good things from it. So we're really excited to be able to share that with you. It's really good news. We were very, very, very excited. So yeah, that's exciting news. Tonight, it was really good news. Vinny and I were at lunch, and our chamber director sent me our mayor's post where he had posted it. We had just left him, and she sent us the post, and I looked at Vince and I went, oh, and I read it to him, and we just across the table high-fived in front of everybody. We're like, we're good. We don't have to search. We don't have to search. So, all right, now. That's because how Vinny introduced that when somebody said you thought we are going to introduce another grandbaby. No, that's just how you introduced that when you made it real big. It is big.
It's huge.
It's big.
Look, y'all don't understand it. I know y'all get excited to come see us, but it absolutely thrills our soul to get to hang out with y'all.
It does.
And we have been devastated. I'm not going to lie. We have been devastated.
We have not had a lot of luck finding anywhere.
Months over the news that we could not have Craftropolis in 2026. It's just been devastating.
Well, we couldn't have it at the time. We couldn't have it in summer, but then when we found out how little space we're going to have, we weren't sure. It was so up in arms.
Look, when they said they were cutting it down to 5,000 square feet, we couldn't even have anything there. So the fact that they have now rearranged their idea of where to put things for the trade school, which is so vitally important to our community,
hugely important.
Sure. But losing that space will be terrible. But as soon as we know exactly when the dates are, tickets will go on sale, so you can go ahead and start booking your hotel rooms and all that kind of stuff.
We hope to be able to keep. We already had our fall dates. Those didn't change. We did not cancel our fall date. We hope to be able to keep the original dates we had scheduled because, actually, I don't think we ever even announced them to you guys, so it may not even matter if we can't. Because Timothy, I don't think we announced the spring dates, did we, at all whatsoever? So we should be fine, but we'll let you know. Okay, listen, tonight's craft. When we did the box the other day where I was like, you could make it for any size or whatever, we were doing that box. And somebody asked me if I would show, perfect, so we're good. Someone asked me if I would show how to make one that would fit A2 cards. Well, over the life of my channel, I've made a lot of boxes that fit A2 cards. But I thought what I would do tonight is show you my favorite box in case you are like, I've got somebody I need to give a last minute gift to. I've got some cards made up and no way to package them. I thought I would show you really quick because a lot of you probably have some cards stashed away that you've made over the years. And this is a great way to give like a stationary gift. Okay. So this is the box I love. Now I don't have the lid on it yet. I'm going to show you the lid, but this is the box I love for A2 card gifts. And I'll show you why. So it's important when you're making card boxes that you pay attention to this. Your cards and your envelopes are two different sizes. Okay. So if you make a box that only fits your cards, you're going to be in a mess because you won't be able to get your envelopes in there. So I want to show you this. Move this one out. These are just to show you what fits. So you see how my envelopes fit with a little bit of space and My cards fit with plenty of space. This is what we're looking for. I also love the 1-inch size. I feel like this is a good size to give a good 12 cards, which is about what people can use in a year, honestly. But we might want them to use more, but 12 is a good number. So let me show you this. But when I show you, I'm going to blow this screen up for you guys because I'm using this big piece of paper. I want you to have the whole screen to be able to see. I'm going to show you how to get to this number, okay? Because even though I'm making this one, I want to show you, because the other day when I did this with you guys, you seemed to enjoy seeing the math. So I thought that, so y'all want to see the math? You'll have to tell. Well, I didn't lose my chat. I just lost my face. Let me show you the math if you're interested. And I wonder if I should use, this should do right here. Okay. So where the math starts for me on these kinds of projects is the largest piece. And for me, the largest piece is going to be my A2 envelope, right? Because it's larger than my card. So what you'll do is you'll start by measuring your base. Now, if you don't know this, an A2 is a standard size. So you can Google, you don't even have to measure, but you could Google the size of an A2 card. This guy is 4 3/8, this envelope, and it is 5 3/4. Okay. So our base that we need to make a box for is 4 3/8 by 5 3/4. So here's the deal. The box I'm making tonight, and this could confuse you for a second, but it'll get better in a minute, okay? The box I'm making tonight is a very sturdy box. The way I make it, and it's not my original design, but the way it's constructed is very sturdy, and I think it makes a really nice presentation, okay? In order to make this box in this way, you see this piece that's down here for stability, I have to add a 3-inch piece to each side all the way around to make that happen. So this is what I do. This is my base, and I go, I got to add 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inches. And then I go 1 inch, 2 inch, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I go 1, 2, 3. This is literally how my projects start out. Okay. And then I remember this is 3, 3, 3, 3. I don't write that, but I remember it. So if you need to, you can. Now, what I do next is we have to add these numbers because we're not just adding 3 inches to one side. We've got to add 3 inches all the way around. So I take 3 and 3, and that makes 6, and 3 and 3, and that makes 6. Okay, so the number we were looking for there was 6. Then what we do is we take our 4 3/8, okay, and we take our 5 3/4 number. That's our base. Okay. Now we add 6, and this gets us to, okay, 10 3/8, just like this. And this gets us to 11 3/4. Now, before I move on from there, did all of that make sense? None of my design work is in here. This is just getting me to the size of cardstock I need to do that. I'm just trying to figure out how much cardstock do I need? Okay. So that's making sense. I want to make sure before we move on. The hardest part is knowing what you need here. What I want to show you how this works for you is, let's say you're making 4x4. Well, what's another card size? Let's say you're making 4x4 cards for somebody. You start with a 4-inch square. Okay. You decide how much you want your sides to be. Maybe you want your sides to be 1.5 inches tall. Then you do 1.5 inches. And if you're going to do what I am tonight, where you're going to double up all those pieces, you add 1.5 inches and 1.5 inches. And to do that, we get 3, 4.5 inches. Don't feel right, but it is. Yeah. So then we have to add 4.5 to both sides. See that? So whatever you add here, you have to add to both sides. I just wanted y'all to see the process. So when you do this at home, it kind of will open up a new world for you. All right, now let's do this. Because of how we're building this guy, I'm making a template with you because I also do that. I think it's important to have a template. I think you look back on them and you get things done quicker when you have a bunch of templates. My bone folders need to be sharpened. I don't really know how, but they need to be. So I'm getting this one.
How do you sharpen them?
I think I can use sandpaper and go blah, 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 like that. Do you think you can? I've never tried, but I'm going to try it because, I mean, I always say, let me do it so you don't have to. Okay, now check this out. The first thing I got to do is cut my cardstock to what size? I've got to cut my cardstock to 10 3/8 by 11 3/4. Can I tell y'all something? This pen is from Sizzix from the show we went to where they were at. This is the greatest writing pen. I have no idea who makes this. I have literally no idea. But Sizzix, kudos. This pen's amazing. You should sell them. They're awesome. It writes like a dream. It's so cool. Okay, so let's cut our page to these measurements. Now, sometimes you got to use eighths, you guys. When we start with an eighth, a lot of times we end with an eighth. And because we had a 4 3/8, we have to have an eighth here. No big deal because we know how to read a ruler, right? Because Maymay's taught us. We know how to read a ruler. So 10 3/8. And we turn it and we do 11 3/4. So that gets us our measures. Why do I feel like I didn't do 11 3/4 on that last one? Let me double check if I did. I did that right. Again, see? Me and my math. Did I not write it down this last time? No, it's 10 3/8, 11 3/4. Okay. So we cut a quarter off. No biggie. No biggie. All right. Now then, I was calling this my 1 2 3 box. And let me show you why. Like if you want to name it, call it your 1 2 3 box. Here's why. You're going to put your piece. We don't even care what we measured it at. It doesn't even matter if we're doing the 11 1/4 side or the other one first, because we're going to treat every side the same way. Okay. So I'm going to score at 1, at 2, and where do you think now?
3.
3. So this is our 1 2 3 box. 1 2 3. It could be our dancing box. We turn it. 1 2 3. Turn it. 1 2 3. It would be fun to be our dancing box, wouldn't it? Like, does that make sense? What I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then we turn it. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. Okay. Now this is where I like to check things. Okay. Let me go ahead and get my marker. I pulled my marker
Did you
out.
do all 4 sides?
No. Where'd my Sharpie go? I got it out for this. There it is. I didn't get it out. I told myself to get it out. Here's my Sharpie. Okay.
Are
yes,
you
I did.
To do all 4
I
sides?
did all 4 sides. You just couldn't see it. They're banana. Okay. Now.
Okay. I see them now. I had to adjust the way I was looking.
I'm going to make my template. Here's how I do it. In those grooves I did. And I'm going to tell you, invest in some of these. This nib makes this the best. And I'll tell you why. Not that y'all care about this. This is silly. These nibs, they fur out.
They do.
They get furry, and I don't love that.
They get a lot easier to write with when they fur out.
But they don't write smooth.
But they don't write as
this, because I have this long nib. See if I can show y'all that longest nib. Because of that long nib, I get it right in that groove, and it makes this so easy. This is literally my template marker. I'm going a little fast tonight, so my lines are getting a little bit pale in places, but this is also an old marker. Now, draw all your lines in.
And I'm guessing it's important to stay in
the groove.
The groove.
You always want to be in the groove. Groove is in the heart. You always want to be in the groove. Don't y'all want to be in the groove? Is that a shirt?
Welcome in, Jenny.
Is that a shirt? Stay in the groove.
Stay in the groove.
I like it. I have gotten out of the groove, and I do not like when I do. One more. One more. Now, this may seem like a lot of work, but you do this once. You put this in your stack of templates. You're looking for the dancing box.
that handwriting.
A, K, A, the 1, 2, 3. Oh, my marker. This is not the marker for that. And then you do your notes here, okay? You do this starts at 10 and 3/8 by 11 and 3/4. And you tell yourself 1, 2, 3, and you might even write turn. You know what I'm saying? You just make your mark so you know what you got going on, okay? You can also draw what goes away. A lot of people, like when you have all these little marks right here, a lot of people will come in and X out what goes away. So for example, that goes away. And I'm going to show you this. I don't always do this. If I have time, I'll color it in for screen for you guys. But this is a good way to do it, to just give yourself these little X's so you know all of this goes away. And another thing that's really good with your templates, this is going to be a tab. Okay. So based on how you want your tab to go, and I'll tell you something with this box, I find, it doesn't matter too much because it's a little bit fiddly where the tabs do go, but you might prefer the tabs to get glued to this piece here versus this piece, or vice versa. I'm going to have mine go here. So that means I'm going to give myself angle cuts, tell myself to cut angles to turn this section into a tab. Now, I'm only going to do this here right now. I'll finish it before I send him with a picture, but that'll be a tab, okay? And you'll do that all the way around. So now what we'll do is we'll prep the one we're going to assemble, okay? So let me grab, and this one's going to be tough because you guys, I'm using some really thick cardstock here. So let me cut this down. It does not seem like Christmas in a week. That is the truth. That is the truth. So what are we going to do with 10 and 3/8? I cannot remember that. 10 and 3/8. But even if you remember it, check it, check it, check it. Right? 11 and 3/4. Which one's a shirt, Elizabeth? Have we said something, or was it what I was saying a while ago? Because I need to know. And I'll tell y'all something else. I'm going to show y'all this. Since I've already shown you all of that good stuff, okay? This, when I'm using this super thick cardstock, I really like using this fine nib on my paper trimmer. I get the sharpest, most crispy line. And so I did 1, and now I'm turning it and doing 2, and turning it and doing 3. And we're going to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, turn 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, turn 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See, if you have that, you won't even, as long as you can remember that first measurement, which I cannot remember for nothing. Has anybody noticed that I left my house without my jewelry today? It's driving me insane. I did get my watch. I threw my watch on, but I forgot. I have no earrings on. I have no rings on. I have no bracelets on, no necklace, no nothing. That is not like me. Not like me at all. Oh, Heather Red. I wonder if that's, who got red? Who got red? Sylvia got red. Didn't she get red?
I don't remember.
I think she did. I can't remember either. Okay, so I cannot stand when I forget my jewelry. Now, also, I still have not put my scissors back over here. We'll use these. This is going to be difficult. Okay, so where did I put my tabs? Like that.
Where are your scissors? I'll get them for you.
I think they're on the folio desk, but I'm not positive. There's no sense in trying. All right, so what we're going to do.
Ones?
Huh?
Your 9-inch ones?
Yeah, I'd love to have those. I think they're over there on the folio desk. What I'm going to do is cut away what I showed you in the template. Okay, so I start by doing that. Then I get this big hunk away. And you might find something to do with this. I don't know. You may be like, oh, that's perfect for such and such, right? Something. The waltz. It's the paper. It's the box waltz. Then I cut this. And then I cut this. Snip. Snip.
I see the snip, but I don't see the 9-inch.
I don't know. They may not be over there. It's okay. I can get through it with this. Okay, so let me show you this. I'm going to lay this down. No, this is good. So you see this tab I left? I need that to stay. I need this to stay. And I need this to stay. Okay. And I need to mimic that here. I want to make it look the same. Look at you. You made my day. Thank you very much. All right. I need it to be exactly the same. So I'm going to come to the other side. Ooh, what a difference some scissors make. What a difference these scissors make.
Shocking what the right tool does,
Yep.
isn't it?
Yep. Then tab and tab. What if we did a shirt that said Crafters Calisthenics and then it said, if you know, you know, the I, Y, blah, blah, the letters. Crafters Calisthenics, if you know, you know. That'd be cute, right? No? Is that just me? Because I don't have the same sense of humor everybody else has. Now we're going to repeat on all the sides. These scissors change the game.
Terrence wants to know what paper you're using. What
this is Harmony.
Chipboard?
It's what I got left over. Some Harmony.
Leftover Harmony.
Yep. Crafters Calisthenics. I like it. Y'all see me shaking. That's what I do. That's what I do. Okay, now. Here's what we're working with. Can I make you see this easier? I'm trying to make this so easy for you to see. Let me try. Better. Okay, so there's what we're working with. Now, like I told you, I left my tabs here, which means they're going to turn under this side. But if you leave your tabs on this piece, they'll turn into the long side. No biggie. All right, now let's do our fold and increase in. Let me show you this, okay? You're going to take, this is the inside of my box. I decided this was the inside of my box, okay? I did it because of the texture, okay? So I'm going to fold my side up, and then I'm going to crease. I'm going to use the Ergo because it's so much easier on my hands.
I think the only Harmony Hughes paper we have left is the Kaleidoscope pack, right? In the 12 by 12. And Vicki, yes, you can use your gift cards that you purchased to pay your Craftique bill.
See this, guys? I'm going up with my sides. Then I'm just turning it over one time. I'm ignoring that last flap for a minute. I want to ignore it for a minute. I'm doing that on purpose, okay? By the way, the Kaleidoscope pack has 4 pieces of craft in it. Ask me how I know. That's how I did my gingerbread house at home. I had to open up because I wanted that cardstock, so I had to open my Kaleidoscope packs to get it. I didn't mind. Okay, so just doing that. These last pieces I want to fold out. So what I'm going to do is turn it like this, and I'm going to fold and crease them up. I think we've got a replacement. We should have it coming in soon. And it's kind of not a replacement. It's kind of more, we've gone back to something we love, and we were able to get some of it. Not all of it yet. We're hoping to get more of it. But I think we should see that soon. You were telling me that you had that working.
I hope so, yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want to say for sure right now, just in case it doesn't happen.
It'd be wonderful if it showed up tomorrow instead of next week when nobody's here.
That would be great. Now, these little tabs are super important because I'll be honest with you, that's what holds this box together. Without these tabs, it's weak in the corners. Okay. All right. Now, here's how you assemble. I want you to see this. Do you see how we have this extra flappity piece? We're going to take this tab and we're going to glue it to this side wall like so. And then we're going to sandwich this piece over. What I do is I glue my tabs down first. So come in here. I want y'all to see what I'm doing. Put your glue. Put your glue. Okay. Then we're going to lift up and seal our sides. I'll do this and then lift it up for you to be able to see it.
We do not mail out the gift cards. They are sent to you through your email.
So see what I did there?
Electronic cards, I guess.
So the tabs are glued to that bottom base, and then this guy is going to turn over in a second. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and glue these tabs as well. They're just kind of supports. You'll see why this is my favorite box. Yes, it takes a minute to make, okay? But it only takes one piece of cardstock. That's one thing I love about it. And number two, it's very sturdy. And when you give this to somebody, they will not think you made the box. They'll be shocked to find out you made the box because it's so rich and thick. Now, this is fun, okay? I turn my big sides down, okay? I take my small sides and I tuck them in. They go over my tab and they tuck down. They almost lock into place without even having to have glue, but we want to add the glue for stability. So I do a test run and then I glue. Okay. Then I press this down, lock it into place, and I take my bone folder and I press and press and get that nice and squared up. This literally, listen, that's crazy, isn't it? Listen.
Pretty sturdy stuff.
That's why I like it. It's just such a sturdy box. Obviously, cardstock choice matters.
Look up, those scissors are from Tim Holtz. They are the 9.5 inch recoil shears. I'm sure Tamitha can post the link for those.
You will love them. Okay, so
there you go.
Here's that side.
I told y'all she's the queen.
Okay. Now, here's the trick. This is the kicker, okay? I want to show you this. The sides worked because of where we left the tabs. We could just tuck them in without any edits. You have to make one more edit here, okay? If you look, if I lay this over, you're going to see that this is going to lay on top of our side. See that? So if you go to tuck this in, you're going to get warpage. You're going to get this warping and you're going to get this warping. So here's what you do. You take your scissors, and in case you're interested, this is how these work. You unlock them here and then, okay. You take your scissors and you're going to cut away a sliver at the bottom, the width of the side. Do you see what I did there? It's the width of the side. So when I take this off, you can snip it. I didn't snip it. I just tore it off earlier. But let's say you snip it. Do you see how now I'm going to have clearance? That's what we're looking for. You can turn this over and do it from the other side. You just have to take off enough to clear the side of that box. This Harmony does not want me to do that.
Probably like 1/8 of an inch.
It's about 1/8. It really is. But here's the other thing. When you think you've got it clear, test it. If it goes down nice and smooth like that, that's what you're looking for. If there's any push, you get warp. And that's when your box looks handmade because of the warpage. Because machines know how to cut this stuff. Okay, I'm going to do the other side. And remember, we're making this as a gift, so we don't mind spending a minute on it. We don't. We want it to look good. Now, we can glue and tuck. Look at this. I want to show you. Look how nice and square this box is. This box is so nice. It is hard to think that it is handmade. It's just really nice. Okay. And I also want to say, if you've ever bought something from the store like this and looked underneath, a lot of times they're assembled like this. The only difference is they might miter these corners. I just don't have time for that. And you don't need it because I'm going to show you something else you're going to do in a second anyway. So then glue. I actually think where they overlap, it makes it even sturdier. So I don't really care about the miter. Get in there and tuck that in. I just think that's such a nice box. And listen to this. This guy's sturdy. We like him. Now, this is where I might challenge you a little bit. Here's what I would do here. You can either leave this plain or you can cut a piece to go right inside here. And if I were going to cut one, I'd do my greeting card size, the envelope size we started with, which was 4 3/8 by 5 3/4. Yeah. You'd cut a piece and lay that in to hide any of your work in, and it'll be nice and pretty. Now, the other thing I want to show you is the top I like to do. Okay, so here's vellum, right? And what's the thing we struggle with vellum? Can anybody tell me? I don't think Vinny will know. I don't think he not vellum, acetate. I don't think he works with acetate very much. This will work with vellum as well, though. Does anybody know? We would love to carry more Harmony paper, but they are doing away with it. And we have already gotten, there's no more black, no more white in any size. The only thing that we can still get, I think, is craft. And we're carrying what we can carry as long as we can. That's right. Glue showing. Glue showing is what we look at. There's my shirt. Look there. Glue showing. Okay. So we're going to get around that. And here's how we're going to do it. Now, I already did the math on this. Okay. You can't see it. How I did the math was I took 4 3/8. There's my scoreboard. I took 4 3/8 by 5 3/4 because remember, that's my base. And I added 1 inch all the way around. Okay. So 4 3/8 plus 1 inch is 5 3/8, but I had to add that twice, remember, because it's going both sides. So it's 4 3/8 plus 2, 5 3/4 plus 2, and that gets me 6 5/8 by 8. All right. So when I look here, I've got 6 5/8 by 8. Now I'm going to score it 1 inch in all the way around. And when you score, actually, let me show you something. I'm not going to use this because that super fine score mark that that your trimmer makes is so good for this. And also it's so easy to get support with your acetate that way. So watch, go across it, get it in there. Make sure you can see it. That's a good one. It's nice and crisp. I can feel it all the way through. You probably can see it. There it is. Then we're going to turn it, do an inch again. Do it again. Inch all the way around. I'm not doing all that folding, gluing and stuff. I'm going to show y'all another trick. Fold it, fold it, fold it. I mean, score it an inch all the way around. All you have to be careful of is not to use the wrong blade. Now, I'm going to cut these corners away completely. Yep, I'm getting rid of them. I'm not even making a tab. Can you? You certainly can. You can make it a tab. You can use some sticky tape and you can turn that around and use it, but I'm not going to. With acetate and this sturdy box we made, we're going to let not gravity. What would it be? I'm going to say friction. It's not friction. We're going to let science hold them together. I'm just cutting these corners out. Cutting the corners. Oops, didn't quite get there. Ah! There we go. Tension. That's what it is. Tension. We're all stressed, right? Okay. Now, we have to crease this. So I'm going to grab a ruler and I'm going to use it to my advantage. I don't want to mess up my beautiful acetate, but I also want it to score where I had it scoring, right? So I'm just going to get that started and I'm going to have to work this over. This is some thick acetate. And I'm going to work it down, whether it likes it or not. Work it down. And I'm going to press this in, whether it likes it or not. But now it likes it. See that? Look how pretty, how clean and crisp. Isn't that nice? I'm not sure this one needs the ruler. I felt like it only would go where that was. We'll see. It felt like once I got it there, it was there. Yeah, That feels good. Let's keep going. Keep on it going. One more. Now, the hardest part of this whole project is not putting this acetate down somewhere where you can't find it. Now, tension is going to hold this in. I see somebody saying, will it fit? I know why you're asking, because I didn't make it smaller, but I didn't make it smaller. Oh, I made it too big. Look. Did I not measure right? It's hanging out an inch. Did I add too many inches? What did I do wrong? This is what, oh, because it's 4 3/8. Is that right?
All right. What happened to you mathing?
I had it all written out over here. What did happen? Hold on. Y'all, I had to call Vincent to help me with math this afternoon. Hold on. This is 4 and, oh. 4 and, it's almost 4.5. So add 2 would be 6.5. And then this side is 5 3/4. Be 8 3/4. Be 7 3/4. Is that what I did wrong?
No. That, unless you had 2 inches, right? So 5 3/4 plus 2 be 7 3/4.
Hold up a minute. 4 5/8 plus 2 is 6 5/8. 6 plus 2. What did I do wrong? This guy ended up too long. But I don't know why. Did I not measure this? I thought I even measured it in the video.
Said you cut 8.
But I'm supposed to cut 8, right?
7 3/4.
Oh, where did I get that number from? Hold up a minute. Yep, that's what I thought I did. Do you remember a while ago when I said, wait a minute, that's not right. It should be 12. Do you remember when I said that?
Mm-hmm.
The first box I did it measure 12. Or did I not? Because this one don't want to go in either. Can almost, if I force it, but it's about 1/4 inch shy. Okay, I'll give y'all the right numbers, but I can't cut it. It won't fix. If I cut this, it'll just have, I won't be able to fix it. But when you get the right numbers, also this one will fit on the outside because of how I did that one, because I did it the wrong size. But I'll give you the right numbers in the description. But this will stay in because of friction, and it can be the same size. That's fine. It doesn't have to be super edited down because the sides will lock in. But what I did was I cut it 1/4 inch too long. I just did that, and we all saw it happen. That's okay. You know what I'm talking about. But we don't have to have adhesive this way, which is really, really good. We won't have to have adhesive. But if you do tape it, it's no big deal. You can do that. The other thing you can do is you can make a simple cardstock lid. You don't have to have acetate to go inside. You can make a cardstock lid to go around, but that one you will have to add a little extra to, because you've added about 1/8 inch all the way around here that you'd have to add to the big one. Yeah, I did not cut it that size, but I should have. I cut it by 8. I have it written here, and that's what I did. But y'all saw that. So I think it makes sense. That is our project. Look, I even did this box slightly bigger. See, I did my math different on the last one, didn't I? Sure did.
Apparently.
Sure did. I'll give you the right ones in the chat or in the description. I'll make sure Tabitha has the right ones, or she may already have them by now because she's been doing it. All right, you guys, we have a few things to show you. We have a lot of across the miles to show you, and we have a few things. I can bring us back now. You ready?
Yep.
We have a few things to show you that are in store now, but I have a lot of across the miles to show you. I want to say thank you to everybody who attended the Craftique. If you don't know, we did 2 Craftiques on Tuesday. We started at 10 a.m. We did a Craftique from 10 to noon. We took a lunch break. We did a live show at 2. We went right into another Craftique, and we did another Craftique until 4 o'clock. We were literally live
almost all day.
All day.
Other than lunch.
And we had such a good Craftique. It was very, very good. Somebody asked if all invoices have gone out. I believe they have gone out. Do you know?
I do not know.
I did not get clarification on that, but I think they did. Does Tamitha know if they all went out? Is Amber watching? I can't promise because Shannon went on vacation and I don't know if she got them all done. I don't know if Amber was finishing up, but I know that Amber had a really busy day in the store today, so she might not have been able to get to them. I don't really know where we're at on that, so I apologize. Let me say this. If you haven't gotten an invoice, email us because
yeah, and you need to do it today or tomorrow.
Yeah, email
because tomorrow's Amber's last day. Well, it's all of our last days, but it's Amber's last day for this year. So Jasmine and Mame and I will be back in the office next week.
Let me show you what we got back in stock before I do Across the Miles, because there's a lot of Across the Miles. So some of you have gotten them. Your bank account felt the Craftique. Tina's not gotten hers yet. And Tina's a T. I feel like some, because you know they do it by first initial. I feel like maybe some have not gotten done yet. That's what I think. So Tamitha says they have. Then we need to check into that. All right, you ready, Tam? Best ever tape from Spellbinders. The yellow. This is the 5/8. Yeah, this is the 5/8 inch tape. This is the one I love so much. I try to keep one in hand's reach all the time. I also keep one in my Craft Perfect dispenser. This is my Craft Perfect dispenser, and it fits in there perfectly, and I love this tape in there. So you can pick that up. It's back in stock. Also, I feel like this is a back in stock. We've had this before. We haven't. This could be new to the store, but I feel like we've had it before, and I don't know why I feel like it. And the packaging is messed up. Why is that messed up? Tam, do you have this listed? This is the Revolution Hearts, Nesting Hearts. I want to make sure this didn't get put in this box on accident. Well, the reason I say that is Amber has been looking for, okay, it's new. Amber's been looking for new shaped dies for us, like squares, ovals, hearts, things like that, just simple shapes. This is a good one. Look how many layers you get in this guy. So what that means is you could do 1, 2, 3 layers of that one, 1, 2, 3 of that one, 2 of that one, 2 of that one, 1 of that one. This is really cute for Valentine's Day. And this die is a very good price, only $15.99. So pick that up for Valentine's Day. If you know about these guys. These are back in stock. This is the lip balm die that holds the blister pack, and you can put lip balm or money or candy or anything you want inside of this, and this creates that for you. And I have videos on my channel using it, and then they also have videos that you can watch when you get these, showing you how these work. These are really cool. If you need more blister packs, we have them in stock. We also have the gift card blister packs back in stock. This is the one that works with the gift card die, which I also think we do have in stock. And this one holds the little gift card if you're giving it to somebody. This is really, really cool. If you're picking this up, you might consider getting 2 so you have a bunch of extras. These right here sell out faster than the dies sometimes because so many people got the dies early on that when we get these back, they buy their refills pretty quick. So just a heads up on that one. Then I'm excited about this. This is kind of a new product. So we were telling you guys that we brought in the Nina reams, the big reams of Nina cardstock, which is 110-pound classic crest. It's solar white. It's gorgeous cardstock. And you guys had asked if we could get it in smaller packs because it's a big pack to get that one, and shipping's kind of expensive. Well, we have it in, I don't know how this is. It's 25 sheets. So we have it in 25 sheet packs. Okay, you can get these 25 sheet packs for only $8.99. What's cool about that is that means it gets you 50 A2 card bases for $8.99 if you cut all of this down in half, or if you just need some really good white cardstock. So we're going to keep Nina in stock. We kind of went away from it for a little while because we could only do the reams, but now we have this option, and we may, depending on how much you like the smaller options, have 50 packs and maybe even 100 packs, depending on what you guys tell us you want. So always tell us what you're looking for so we can try to get that for you. But this cardstock is beautiful, and it is a very, very good it's a very good substitute for Harmony. It's not quite as thick and knockable. It's not quite as knockable.
But it's also just 8.5 by 11, not a 12 by 12.
That's true. But we had 8.5 by 11 on Harmony too. But this is a really, really good. You can't go wrong with this cardstock. But we wanted to give you the smaller pack option, so you can pick those up, and then if you want 50 of, you can buy 2 of those and still not have the huge weight that you get for, the big ream. That was a lot of things. The shipping that big ream causes. Okay.
Maria, we're all in the same boat, baby. We're looking for that same thing.
Then, love these guys right here. These are the white gel ink pens from Papermate. They are bright white. There are 3 in a pack. They are 0.7 millimeter. They are medium point. I really like these. I like that they are like the click, click. What's that called? They click, click. This is one of mine. And they do the white ink, just like your other pens that have white ink. They're white gel. So these are back in stock. This is new. These are not back in stock. These are new. So you guys know we couldn't get our favorite Colorista color pencils anymore. So we started looking for retractable. Thank you. We started looking for color pencils, and we found these. These are Royal Langnickel, which is a really good brand. The price is really good on them, but also the colors are really, really great. Look at these colors. That's a white color pencil right there. These are let me tell you what they're calling them. Sometimes they don't call them. Do y'all know what they're calling them? I don't know what these are. These are metallic color pencils to give that little bit of shine. These are beautiful. Look at those colors. And then these are the neons. Look how gorgeous those neons are. These are so perfect for spring and summer. Beautiful colors. Love them. So a good affordable option for you. These are $4.99 a pack. So really, the brights is this the brights? And they're only $3.99. So good price. That's what we're looking for, something comparable. And these are some really good color pencils for you for your collection. If you pick up the color pencils or any color pencils, be sure to pick up the Prismacolor Blender pencil. I've not yet found a color pencil this doesn't work with, but it's great for blending your colors and for erasing kind of those streaky lines you can get in color pencil. Love these guys. They come in a 2-pack. You want to make sure you get those. Okay. One more thing to show you here. This is a back in stock. This is the 49 and Market Create an Album quadruple flip base. Tamitha, I think this is what I want to do your Santa Claus album out of. Maybe not the black, but this style album with the put-in pages. What do you think? Because I haven't got to do that yet, and I think it'd be really cool for your album to do that. And then you'll have a place to put your Christmas pictures. So let me know. I think that'd be fun. Be a good, sturdy one to ship to you, too. Okay, good. She said yes. That's another thing. Okay. Oh, we do have this to show you, too. We have the Mono Sand Eraser back in stock. This is the Mono Sand and Rubber Eraser. Let me show you. I don't think I can take it out of here, but do I have it? No. So this one gets you mono sand on one end and rubber on the other. So you get both in this one. Okay. The sand eraser has a little grit in it. Like, this is the sand side. You can feel the little grittiness. And if you get ink where you don't want it on a paper, you can clean it off because it kind of sands the surface off to get rid of it. But if you're careful, it won't leave any marks or anything. So I really like these. This is mine. I keep it handy. Now mine is all sand. They come in 2 different kinds. This is the one that's both. So if you want a rubber eraser and a sand eraser. Then we got my favorite black ink back in stock. This is my favorite black pigment ink. It's amazing ink. And my favorite line of inks. If you're a Versaclair fan, I want you to give me a big woohoo in the chat, because this is one of those things, like, if you know, these inks, I'm just going to say it. I don't think they're touchable. I have not found anything similar. You guys, I had a company reach out to me that wanted me to make inks, right? And I wish I could do that. I wish I could. But I said, can you get me the quality of these inks? And like, oh yeah, we can do that. And they sent me samples, and I'm like, you obviously have not seen the ink. So it's like, because that is not the quality of these inks. You can't beat them. And I'll tell you what's even cool about them. They can literally sit for up to 5 minutes and still be embossed. The phone rings, you have to walk away. Not that we have to walk away when the phone rings anymore, but the phone rings, you kick back in the chair and you have a big long conversation and you forget to put your embossing powder on. You still can come back and do it. And the colors are stunning. This is one of those things. Like, I have a lot of things in my store that I say this about because I'm real picky about what I bring in. But this is one of those things when I say to you, make the investment, you will not be sad. You'll actually think, why did I not do this before? Because it'll change your world where color ink is concerned. Look at all the woohoos in the chat. I'm telling you, every single one of these colors, and I would just collect them. And be sure to get this sand dune color. It's incredible. Troy's like, I would like this to be in rainbow order immediately. I get it. Let me just remove them. They really are good. We all have our favorites. This is not all of them, by the way. I want to say there's 36 colors in the line now. Am I right? I think it's 36. They came out with 24 first, and then they added 12 additionals. Look at that $2 woohoo. Ready? Woohoo! Thank you very much. Immediately put those in rainbow order or get them off the screen. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. How about we do some across the miles?
We got a bunch of cool stuff,
do.
don't we?
I'm glad they came on more too. I think they need to do that every year. I think it needs to be a thing. So this is interesting. Let's see what we got here. This says, Dear May May and Vinny, you're going to help me read tonight?
If that's what you want me to do.
I just been talking and you're just sitting there. So if you help me read, I'll do this one since I started it. Dear May May and Vinny, Merry Christmas. I hope you like this star card. The ornament gift, I thought you might find it to bring a smile to you. Sorry, I broke my wrist and writing is difficult. Thank you for all that you give of yourself to us so tirelessly. You are loved and appreciated, not only for your crafts, but for bringing together all the maidens. You have enriched all of our lives. Much love from Patty Gaines. Patty, when did you break your wrist? I did not know you broke your wrist. I think you did good. I don't
think I've heard that either.
I hadn't heard that. Thank you, Miss Patty. Look at this card she made. Here's the front, but look, it's a star card. See the star shape right there? Isn't it pretty? She did good. Did you make this with a broken wrist? Is Patty on tonight? Why did I think I saw her? Maybe I'm thinking about Craftique. That's so beautiful. Was she? Look at this.
Oh, Barb. I'm trying to remember. What was the name of the popcorn that we brought in?
Corks
popcorn. That's it.
Corkies? Corks. Somebody type corks. No? Yeah. Tamitha type corks. This is so cute, you guys. This ornament. And I'm sure Miss Patty made this, but I want to show y'all this. If you get one of these, this will do this.
She said a week ago she had surgery on Monday.
Are you doing well? I'm sorry. Did you fall down? It's too many things to ask tonight, isn't it? You're like, I'll tell you later. I love this. Thank you so much. I'm going to put that on the subscriber tree so we can have that there. And look at these. Are these from you, Miss Patty? Vinny.
How cute.
They are precious. That is a real good rendition of Bean. Look at that.
It is.
That feels a lot like Bean, doesn't it? They're so cute. We got Bean and Maggie and Presley. Dogs are pure love wrapped in fur. These are adorable. I love these so much. We needed coasters on our tables. Yeah.
Awesome.
One for your side, one for my side.
I like it.
I got to tell y'all, you got to see the next vlog because Maggie makes an appearance a couple of times. And there's one time, Tamitha, her lip on that car thing, it owned me. I don't know if it got you, but I was loving that child. When we were bringing him home from the vet and I was getting a picture of her, she put her head down on the netting of the thing and her lip went up like that. It was so cute. Y'all got to see it. Miss Patty, thank you so much. I wanted real pictures. Oh, that would have been a good idea. Her lip. Y'all just wait till you see it. I'm not sure when the vlog's going out. We got to do one more watch. I think Benny has to watch it and then it can go up at some point. But Miss Patty, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, but we really appreciate it. This is going to be a night full of you didn't have to do that, but we really appreciate it. There's a lot of goodies here, okay? This is a box full of goodies that we're going to go through here. I'm going to put it off to the side.
And sadly,
Can read the card?
Yeah.
What's sad?
I think this is the gift that had peanut brittle in it. And the box of peanut brittle exploded.
Just give me a minute.
And it was everywhere. So anyway, this precious card.
I rolled my knee right into this desk.
You see, got a big old buck on it. You gotta love that. Here's what it says. Wow, small writing. Seriously?
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Wow, you're desperate. Dear my man Vinny and staff, I want to wish you all the best holiday ever. You all mean so much to me, and I feel like we're best friends.
Aww.
Thank you for all you do for all of us mates. We love you all very much. I look forward for your videos and just seeing you and seeing everyone. Thank you for sharing your love for Jesus and all your prayers. I look forward for your devotions on Sundays. I look forward to your devotions on Sunday. Take care and stay safe. God bless. And this comes to us from Linda Bowers.
Oh, thanks, Linda.
Merry Christmas, hugs and love.
What did you tell me was the accident with this box?
I'm not sure, but inside that, I think this is the box. It had a big old thing of peanut brittle in it. And in transportation, the peanut butter box got busted open. And so the whole box was full of peanut brittle.
That explains. I was feeling something on that plastic, and now I know what it was.
Yes.
Amber said it is
from busted peanut brittle, which is a shame.
Y'all, this little sign
Peanut brittle is
says,
one of my favorites.
a home is not a home without a Dotson.
Really?
That's what it says. You would disagree? You would say without a bird dog?
Oh, yeah. Definitely without a bean.
Whatever. Presley has taken a liking to Vince. Oh my gosh.
Stars, buddy. What it is she's jealous of Maggie sitting with May all the time. So now she's just like all about some Vinny.
What are these white things? Sometimes I think I live under a rock. Is that coconut?
I don't know.
And what are these other things? Fine assorted confections. Oh, here we go. Ferrero Ronde Noir. I bet that's dark chocolate. Ferrero Rocher and Raffaello. Coconut. You're going to love those.
Okay, you have a question about is it lean machine? Is that how you say it? Lean machine. She says, can you take a moment to talk about the lean machine? How many sticker sheets will one cartridge print? Do you know, and will it be costly to print?
I do know. I don't know off the top of my head, but I said it in the original video. Do we remember, Tamitha? And when I say we, I mean you. It was we said it in the original video we did. Look how cute this stuff is. I'm just going to keep showing all this. But that information is available online. We got it offline last time. They tell you, maybe, look at this. This is cute. Maybe on their website or either on the product description, it tells you that number does exist. Oh my goodness. We wolf you a Merry Christmas. We are hooked up with dots and stuff. Look at this. I'm sorry, y'all, for the peanut brittle. It will come off. That's adorable. Oh my gosh. Look at these.
Excuse me.
They have little costumes on. And here's another. Oops, this is a sibling set. They're siblings. In my mind, they are. Oh, look at these. These look like Vinny. These are those car coasters. You'll like these.
Absolutely.
These things are good. Have you ever used these car coasters? They're good. They really are. Somebody gave me one time before, and they really soak up a lot.
If you look on the back of that, you'll see some peanut butter.
Yeah, I see it.
Residue.
Look at this. I love this bag. Look, it's got a button. Y'all know I'm about bags, but I got to show y'all this. Quite possibly the best part of this entire box. And I know that she feels the same way when she sent it to me, because this is amazing. Let me show y'all this. All of this is Paresh, but wait do you see what I'm holding in my hand? You're going to be like, what? That is so cute. Have we had these? North Pole buddies?
I don't think I have.
I want to
but
take.
I intend to have some.
I want to take a box of these to your parents. They love these Nutty
They
Buddy
love
things,
Nutty Buddy.
and I think they would like to try the holiday ones. Your daddy would probably like that. Thank you so much for all this. Let me show y'all this. It's amazing. Let me get these things over to the box so they don't get damaged. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Just a girl who loves Dotsons. Look at this. So stinking cute. They're better than the original. We'll leave some here for y'all too. Look
Probably
at this.
not. You ain't going to be here.
That's true.
If you want to eat one,
That's
stay
true.
at work next week.
Let me say what she said. That's true. You've abandoned us. So it's in the words of Amber. And look how nice. This comes with 2 straws and a cleaning brush. Listen, I'm about these cleaning brushes. I have to have them. I cannot stand to drink from a straw that I have not cleaned, like with that brush, because you just never know, do you?
What's in there?
Thank you so much for this gift. This is so lovely, and I'm going to enjoy all of those goodies. I can't wait to try that dark chocolate Ferrero Rocher, which is not a Ferrero Rocher. It's something else. Let's do some cards. Then we still got some other boxes, y'all. You're not going to believe. Put a little sanitizer. Shannon left first. Shannon also pointed out she's coming back first. There's that. I talked to
Shannon. We'll be back first.
I said, because Amber said in a meeting, she said something to Shannon. Shannon made a comment. And then Amber said, oh, really? I'm not abandoning us. And Shannon said, yes, you are. She said, I'll be back before you'll be back. No, Shannon said, I'm coming back. It was cute. Shannon's on vacation with her family. They're going to have a great Christmas together. And the funny thing is they will be back before Christmas, but because we're taking the week off, none of us will be back till after Christmas. So when I was talking to her, I said, you're coming back before Christmas, right? She says, yes. She says, I just won't be at work. And she said, I'm sure we'll talk between now and then. This card is stunning. Look at that foil.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that pretty? It's like it's got batteries in it. It says, to Meme, Vinny, and staff, Merry Christmas from Tammy Dunkel. Thank you, Tammy. That is really pretty. Let it snow, please. It's going to be 72 on Christmas Day here, y'all. 72. We've had the coldest November and December I remember in years. And Christmas Day is going to be 72 degrees. And I got to tell y'all why that's so bad.
If we can find a golf course that's open, we'll be playing.
Let me tell you why that's so bad. Y'all know I love my in-laws, but they have a different internal thermometer than we do. And their house is very hot. They keep it 76 and they sit under a blanket. And I know that day's coming for me. It's closer to me now than it's ever been. Like I already struggle with the temperature in the house with vents and all that. But when there's all of my boys' bodies and their spouses and girlfriend and the grandkids, when we're all in that house, it gets so hot. And I was so looking forward to a little bit of cool outside, because when we get so, we're excited and we're opening gifts and we're having lunch and we're cooking, it gets so hot. I wish it was going to be cold, but it's not. Look at this card. Now, I would have never thought to use these colors in this way for Christmas, but it's stunning. This is beautiful, isn't it?
That is pretty.
So pretty. I got to open it this way in case there's an address. There's not. It says, warmest thoughts and best wishes for a Christmas that's magical and blessed. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Hugs from Becky Chapman. Thank you, Becky. I also have never done that, and I like the way you tuck that ribbon in between. I need to try that. See all these ideas I get from y'all? I always say the made-its are better than me. They absolutely are.
I sent you a cool one.
Look at this one. Yeah, you did. You did. You want me to do that?
I thought it was cool.
It made my brain hurt.
Hey, look, you need something to challenge you.
That would be a challenge. You read this one. I'm going to keep opening. That's a good one for you to read.
So this one says, Dear Mama and Vinny, from our house to yours, wishing you a very blessed and Merry Christmas. May it be special with family and friends. It is the time to remember God's greatest gift to us, Jesus. I so enjoy your videos, the humor and realness. I have learned so much from you, and I love your voice. I like the logs in your shop.
Like the shop?
Me. I like the
vlogs
in your shop. Makes me feel like I'm there. God bless you. Love and prayers. Tamara Daniel.
Thanks, Tamara. I love that. I don't know what my voice does for you, because most people say it grates on their nerves. At least Joseph says it.
There's been a lot of men come to this store and say they go to sleep to your voice every night.
Do y'all see this little mouse? This mouse has been so popular this year. Let me read this little card to you. This is from Susan and family. It says, wishing you the warm and wonderful blessings of Christmas. I'll sit that down. It says, hi, May and staff. I just wanted to say thank you for your craft channel and the way that you and Vinny are able to pray and spread the word of faith. So this card, I was not able to buy the winter outfit die, so I did the best I could. I could not figure out how he should sit on the sled. I made 15 cards. I think he's perfect. He's adorable. I think you did a great job. That this is Susan Pulver. This little mouse has been so popular. I love him sitting there like that. That is so fresh. Love him. Look at that background. So cute. Thank you for the card. I love petting all of them. Listen, the minute I saw this Santa, I knew who this card was from. I did not have to look. And if she's watching, she knows. I did not have to look. Look at Santa. I think she can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I was in the room when this one was made. I think I was there when this Santa was created. I'm pretty sure I've seen this one in real life with the creator. If she's watching, I want to know. This says, tidings of comfort and joy to May, Vinny, and the whole crew. Joe and I wish everyone a very Merry Christmas from Lonnie and Joe Meek. And I like to call her Leilani because I think it's so pretty. Was I there? Okay. That is so cool to end up on a card for me. All that work.
Okay. You came up in as a person that I might need to friend on Facebook, which I thought was funny. But anyway.
Lonnie did?
Do you guys own a KFC? Or is that something that you just, it's in your picture?
Tiny little legs. Look at his hand. And listen, Lonnie cut that with a die. I wish you could have seen her at Craftropolis. It was so funny. It's just incredible. She even cut, look, those black pieces are die cuts. Every bit of it is. She did the whole thing.
That's awesome.
It's amazing. Amazing. I love that.
Okay,
Thank
she
you so
works
much.
for the KFC corporate office.
Now you know.
Well, now I'm mad at you because they closed the KFC in
And
Clanton.
it's Lonnie's fault. She said they don't need one.
Lonnie said they don't need it. We're closing
Is
it.
that why you're mad? We don't have a KFC.
We don't have one anymore. And I can't have chicken pot pie no more.
Chicken pot pie. More than that, the other night, Vinny and I had this joke about bucket of chicken. We won't share it, but we have a joke about bucket of chicken. And the other night, he looked at me. He said, I just want a bucket of chicken. I said, well, you're out of luck because they left us. And he went, I wish you could have seen his face when he realized he couldn't have a bucket of chicken. He looked at me and he said, we got Popeyes. And I said, did they make it on a bone? So they don't put it in a bucket, right? All right, I'm gonna let you read this one because I got a box I'm gonna go through while you read it.
I know, Terrence. Their chicken pot pie is the bomb.
It is so good.
It says Emmanuel on the front. It says, May and staff, I was watching you on YouTube about 3 years ago. I love your scripture stamps and started a card ministry at church. Thank you for all your ideas. A special treat, homemade.
Is that caramel?
I'm going to say that's caramel and dot yogurt, maybe?
No.
Nugget?
Hot chocolate? Oh, I don't know what's in here. That's a homemade caramel right there.
Let me let you see.
That's a homemade caramel. I can see it. Homemade caramels and, dot nougat. So there's nougat in that little guy right there. Who is it for? Because if it's for one of,
this is from Lori.
Look. Here's the nougat. You guys are familiar with that, right? Like with the gumdrops in it. Oh my goodness, that is up my street. Okay, and then look at this. I'm not sure what's in there. I want to make sure I got it all out before I put the box down. Is this those cool cookies? Just those cool cookies. Let me see. Ooh. Oh no, look, it's all handmade caramels.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Oh my goodness. That is so cool. Thank you so much for that. That is amazing. What? So what's in that? I want to, oh, it's got my name on it. I can open this one. Okay, hold on. I feel like this might be like Shannon, Amber, somebody else right here. They didn't have names on them. They just said Merry Christmas and blessings. All right, so I'm going to put this in here. We can save that for when the crew comes back tomorrow. We got to divvy all this food out tomorrow, don't we? All right. Open this. Move that. Open this. I want to know what's in here. Okay, so this smells good. What is that? This is Kleenex. What is this? I think this, oh, is this a little chapstick? Oh, look, it's a little Burt's Bees chapstick. It smells like peppermint. Is it peppermint? What scent is there? What is it? Is this just original? I mean, it smells, maybe something here. What is this? Caramels. Look. Oh, that's pretty. Little caramels. These are different colors. Maybe those are something besides caramels. Maybe it's that. Maybe these are those peppermints. No, that's caramel. It's the wrapper makes it look a different color. These are so cool. I got to open this and smell it. Because something smells like peppermint. It smells good. I gave myself a manicure and I can't open nothing. Well, this, oh, that is delicious. Oh, I did it again. Vitamin E and peppermint. If you're wondering, that's what it says on there. I did it again, Tamitha. Tamitha's like, you're killing me not reading packages and trying to figure it out yourself. Thank you so much for that. I love that. That's homemade caramels in those packages. That is so cool. We would try them, but can you imagine what we look like then? I'm going to tell y'all, lots of people do not like it if we put food in our mouth on this show. Can you imagine if we put caramels in our mouth on this show?
That'd be bad.
All right, we got one more box here. I might need help. Let me see if I can get both hands under. Oh, I got it. This is from Georgia Summerfeld, and I know she's on tonight. I saw her a moment ago. And you want to do the card? Oh, sure. It's so pretty. Look at the card. It's all pretty. Vinny will read that. It's to Meme and crew on the envelope.
Okay. She says, this is something for all, but Vinny gets the Skittles. May God bless you this season. He is the reason for Christmas.
Amen.
Vinny and Meme and crew, we wishing you a very happy Christmas filled with fun and laughter with the Maidits. Love, Georgia.
Look at all of these beauties. I'm barely into this box. Y'all just hang on.
Oh,
I'm barely into it. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay. Look at these nugget snowmen. She has spoiled this crew, you guys. There's another notebook. George, I think I'm still writing with notebooks you sent us last year. Didn't you send us some last year? Look at the snowman. I'm about these nugget candies, y'all. I'm about them. Here's another one. Then, oh, look at that. That's so pretty.
mm-hmm.
Did you decoupage that? I think you did. Yep. Made for you by Georgia. I'm going to put that on the subscriber tree too. That's beautiful. Then look at this. This is for you. These are freeze-dried Skittles. Look. Have you had these?
I think I have.
They're good. I don't know that I've had freeze-dried Skittles. I've had freeze-dried candy before. There is another little snowman. And then we're going to have to open one of these and see how these operate. And put these over here for a second. There's a bunch of them. Everybody's going to get goodies. All right. Then, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It's an ornament with my baby in the back of it. Oh my goodness. Made by Georgia. Do you have a laser cutting machine? Oh my gosh. Look, it's Presley. It's Presley. And that looks like Presley. Oh my gosh. That is so cute. I love it so much. And then another one. We'll share these extras around. I'm going to put one on the tree, though, so we have it. Oops, this one is stuck a little bit. There's another one. So everybody gets one of these ornaments. We got several of those. Then look at these little stockings. Georgia, this is so cute. So, so cute. And then, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. That is gorgeous. So pretty. George, you did a good job.
Such cool stuff.
There's still more in here. Oh my word. There is a lot under here. Let's see what this is. Get this out. Oh my goodness. Oh, I know what this is. This is, have y'all seen this? This is cute. Let me show y'all. Let me open this up. Yikes. I'm going to throw it everywhere if I'm not careful. So it's this sign that says hello with the little wing on it. And then it comes with all these little, to change it for the seasons, little magnet pieces. Isn't that cute? Look, this one's hot cocoa. Oh my goodness. This is cute. So adorable. This one says fall. They're little fancy sweaters. So cute. Trying to find Christmas. This is graduation. This one says Santa. Adorable. Georgia, thank you so much. There's one that says birthday. Wouldn't it be cute to use on their birthdays? On Presley's, that'd be cute too, wouldn't it? Sunshine. There's a lot, y'all. Halloween. St. Patrick's Day. Spring. Wintertime. American. That's cute.
Gotta have it.
Turkey. Look at turkey. And then where is it at? Graduation. I can stack them like that, can I? Easter. Valentine's. That's very cute. Thank you so much, Georgia. I love this.
That's awesome.
So cute. There's a lot of wings. A lot of wings. Well, I've made a mess every single time. And I just make a mess. That's what I do. I leave messes everywhere I go. Thank you so much. I'm going to leave this sitting here and we'll go through this tomorrow. It's very sweet gifts. You guys are so kind. I know, and you know, you don't have to do this, but we love it. And it's so kind of you to think of us and the staff. Oh, we were supposed to open this and see what this is. Is this a belly band? It is a belly band. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, it's hot chocolate. Super cute. Little packs of hot chocolate. Love this. What are you saying about Vinny, Georgia? More coming for you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is so much. Thank you very, very much for all of it. I'm telling you right here. This right here.
Oh, that's more coming for you and Vinny.
Oh, thank you. Amber said, same. She feels the same. It's so kind, so sweet of you guys to send us things. We really appreciate it. It makes our season. She did outdo herself. Oh my goodness. Don't stress about it. Don't stress. All right, you guys. Are you ready for the season? Are you ready for Christmas? Are you about caught up? Let me tell you what you can expect from us. We have a Saturday video coming. Sneak peek. Tamitha hates a sneak peek, so sneak peek. And then I love that. Pooh said, Georgia, will you be my friend? That's so sweet. I have to tell you something. This is not the first time Georgia spoiled us like this. She likes to spoil us. She's very kind. We have a video coming. We have a vlog coming soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe. I might wait and put it out closer to Christmas, but it'll be like, I mean, I started filming it the 1st of December, so I kind of hate to wait that long. So we had a vlog before Christmas. And I also want to say this. We as a staff had our Christmas party on Monday. We went to a local restaurant, and for the past few years, there has been an anonymous gift given to us. And every year it is so special. And we each received a gift. We each received special things inside of it. It's very handmade. It's very well organized and very well presented. And we are so grateful. It blows our mind. I mean, we are honored to be the recipients of that gift. And I want to say thank you so much to you in person, but that's not your desire. And I understand that. I just want to tell you, thank you so much. And the whole staff just loves it.
And didn't she
so
ask
much.
us for an honest critique?
So the person goes through Missy at Rustic Relics. And so Missy knows who she is. And she asked for an honest critique. And our honest critique was, we wish we knew who you were because we want to tell you thank you and hopefully give you a hug someday. It's how we, you know, that's our honest critique. There is no critique. It is absolutely the most lovely thing. And I'll tell you how God works, literally how God works. We never plan for it to be what we do at our Christmas party. It always shows up right before our Christmas party. Like, we never plan it that way. We planned our Christmas party before I even knew it was coming. And so we were able to sit at the restaurant and enjoy the gift. And I could have shown y'all a picture of it, but no, I can't because I'm using my phone. You didn't get the picture, did you? Yeah, I put it in the group. It's not the gift, but I can show you us at Christmas lunch and us enjoying our time together. So it's just incredible. We are so blessed to have you as our community and as our family and as our friends. Today, I'll tell you something else. This is what I love about our Made It community. We have a sweet friend who lives in Montgomery, and I won't share names in case people don't want to know, but we have a sweet friend who lives in Montgomery, and I haven't seen her in a long time. And I was sitting here working today and Amber came in and she said, knock, knock. And I said, yeah. And she said, she pointed to the door and I looked and it was so cute. She had come to surprise me. And she's someone we met through Made It. She's a Made It. And it's so sweet that she took the time to come surprise us before Christmas and come say hello. And so much of that. It's just so kind and so sweet. And you guys just don't know how much we love y'all. We love you very much. This is us at our Christmas party. Look at Sylvia out and about feeling good. And this is us holding our gifts, and inside were so many blessings in those boxes, so many sweet blessings. But you get to see everybody there, and aren't we cute? Some of us wore our sweatshirts, but Sylvia is still in her healing process, and I imagine a sweatshirt is not what she wanted to have on.
And Monday it was like 30
degrees. It was freezing cold. She did give Amber the greatest hug. I also have to tell you about Sylvia. This is my favorite thing. She's got one of those little knee scooters, and that woman can get around on that little knee scooter. She just glides around. She just was gliding around the restaurant, and it was so incredible. So incredible. We had such a good time at lunch. We sat there for a couple hours and hung out and just enjoyed each other. We're so blessed. Our little party. Brenda couldn't make it. She had something she had to do that day, or she'd have been there. But Brenda will get her gift and her other stuff, you know, when we see her again. We should see her before Christmas. No problem. All right, you guys. Somebody said they miss seeing Shannon. You know, we understand that. And I'll tell you, if you catch any of our daytime live shows or any of our Craftiques or things like that, you'll see Shannon around. This is just what works for her family. The Thursday nights not being here, and it works for Shannon. And we just kind of are leaning into it. What's good for Shannon is what we're going to do. But if you don't worry, she's not here on Thursday nights because they leave at 4, but she's typically here, especially if you're here in the daytime or one of the Craftiques. With Craftique, she sits right here next to me, and she's always behind the scenes. But this is what works for her, and we appreciate it. So. I think it's just been the best of everything for Shannon, and her family's doing really well. We still appreciate all your prayers for them. Tonight we're going to pray for you. It's going to be a Christmas blessing for you guys. Cause I know it's a few days away from Christmas, but that's what's coming next. And I know you're all getting ready. So Vinny's going to pray for us as we head out. I kind of don't want to go cause I'm going to miss you, but who knows? I can pop back in live anytime I want.
It probably will. Let's pray, guys. God, we thank you today for the greatest gift that's ever been given. We thank you for your son, Jesus. Not just that he came and was born of a virgin, but that he lived a spotless, blameless, perfect life. No sin ever touched him. And then God, you, in your infinite wisdom and your plan to restore a relationship between your creation and you sacrificed your precious son on the cross for us. He gave his life. He shed his blood to pay the price for my sin and for the sins of every person watching. No greater love has anyone than this, that he would lay his life down for his friends. God, you did that through your son, Jesus, and we can never thank you enough. God, I thank you today for every person watching now and down the road. God, they will never know how special they are to us. What a blessing they are to us. I thank you, God, for this community, for the fellowship, for the fun, for the joy that we share together, and for the heartbreak that sometimes we have to endure together. But God, there's not any doubt in my mind that you are there in the good times and the bad. You hold us up. You love us. You use each one of us, God, to encourage and love on one another. And I can never thank you for that enough. God, I pray that every person listening today and again down the road will understand what you did for them. And God, I pray during this time they'll be grateful for their family, that they'll spend precious moments with them, memories that they can cherish their whole life. And God, I know there's a lot of people watching today that don't get to do that with family anymore. And I know how hard that is. I pray, God, you'd bless all the people that are traveling over the holidays, that you would keep them safe. And God, as we rejoice and celebrate your Son and what he did for us, let us remember and tell the whole world how much you love us. God, we honor you, we glorify you, and we praise you. We thank you for 2025. And God, we look forward to what you're going to do in all of our lives in 2026. We rejoice in you. Thank you again for your Son. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. I have to share a story with you guys. I know we just prayed, but I have to tell you what happened. And if you're here, because I know a lot of people check out before we pray. And if you're here, I know these stories matter to you. So I'm going to share this with you, okay? We went to, almost share it through tears. We went to our son and daughter-in-law's Christmas program. And I was blessed enough to sit by Granddad at this program. And he had been sitting for most of the night, and he'd get up every now and then because getting up's kind of hard on him. But at the end of the program, the pastor asked everybody to stand and sing Jesus Loves Me. And we were standing there singing. And you need to know this about Granddad. He's never really been a singer. He loves to hear us sing, but he's not much of a singer. And he was standing there, and I don't know what happened, but everybody in the room got quiet but Granddad. And I heard him, and I turned and looked, and he was singing Jesus Loves Me. And he wasn't singing the first verse. He was singing the second verse. Who knows the second verse of Jesus Loves Me? And he was singing the second verse right along. And I just grabbed Vince's arm, and I leaned back so he could watch his daddy sing. And I'm going to tell you something. If you don't know who Jesus is, the thing he's taught me through Granddad is this: he will never leave you or forsake you. Granddad can't remember hardly anything. We got home that night. He walked in his house and he said, well, this looks like a nice place. And it took him a minute to get his bearings as to where he was. But he didn't forget Jesus. And he didn't forget the words of the second line of Jesus Love, the second verse of Jesus Loves Me. So I'm going to tell you, if you're lost, if you're looking, if you haven't met him yet, let today be the day. Let today be the day. It was amazing. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you because it was the most precious moment to hear him singing. And what a blessing to get to spend that Christmas moment with Granddad as that happened. And as we head out tonight, I want to say happy birthday to my brother, Billy. In case he's watching, today's his birthday. And I love you, and I hope you're having a great birthday. And I love you guys, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas. This is Mary, I promise. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Until next time, bye now.